The art of the forecast is something that the gut really can't be taught.
We're kind of cool hunters. We're investigating constantly and searching out what's making people tick and what's exciting for the consumer.
Forecasting is the ability to put down on a piece of paper, on a trend board, ideas, moods, thoughts about where fashion is going.
It is kind of predicting the future a little bit.
Things that are 6 months in advance and things that can be up to a year and a half in advance.
What's really interesting about the forecast is that it's really taking all the statistics of the science, the selling, what's happening on runway, you scrub social media, you scrub other retailers.
Research on art, going to museums.
Have that ability to always be looking for newness in places that are unexpected.
And then it's our job as the fashion directors to take snippets of the forecast and translate that to the edit.
We use the edit to inspire our customers and help them look their best through each and every season.
The forecasting team is an amazing team. Everyone brings their own special ingredient to the secret sauce.
Paige is the go-to person for macro references.
And she's able to understand esoteric, wildly creative trends and translate them into mainstream Macy's.
My education about fashion happened in a disco. It didn't really happen at school. The energy just spawned so much creative ideas.
Guys,
What'd you find?
pants are flourishing.
I love these.
Yeah, this is all about the wide leg happening. There's no skinnies here.
Alexa, on the other hand, Brooklyn girl, born and raised, she definitely comes to work with little millennial isms.
She's obsessed with the runway and all social media, brings sort of this pop culture point of view.
Okay, I need to try this. Jean on jean, double denim.
And Abby has an unbelievable fashion eye,
She has very elevated taste.
and she's able to take Alexa and Paige and herself and blends it all together.
We do a lot of vintage exploring.
I'm always curious as to what the owner of the vintage shop puts together, because typically I get a good sense of what's to come when I see somebody has taken the time to weed through decades of clothing and then come up with a point of view.
Lots of 70s denim, lots of 90s acid denim.
High-waisted.
There's every decade
Sure.
here.
I'm all about this big, strong shoulder, as we're predicting.
So it's very important for me to go through each item and make sure that I don't miss any materials or patterns.
We have to set ourselves apart some way.
That's where the creativity comes in. That's where the fun comes in. When you connect those pieces, you definitely walk away with some ideas of what customers are ready for.
At this point, we've done a lot of research and collecting all of the high-level macro ideas. And now we need to refine that and execute a very strong trends for fall. Looks really nice.
Already happening.
Yeah. There was a revival of Art Nouveau during the 80s and Art Deco as well, so very kind of graphic for all the home ideas. And since I've started, that's become more important on how the forecasting boards pan out. And when we all feel that it is right for our company and our brand, then we move forward with it and we present it to the VPs.
Before presenting for the first time to the VPs, I know them so well at this point, I can almost anticipate who's gonna say what and what the feedback's gonna be.
It's been all female, feminism, power, like you could see
Yeah.
like a real power moment even
Right.
here.
And of course, tying back into the feminism movement is part of it as well. We have so many diverse and vast personalities.
And every season there's a different point of view, there's a different outcome.
And this looks very similar to what they're going for. I just don't want to message that again to the team when they already did it.
I think that that's a very valid point, and so more
You know what I
conversations
love
to be
about it?
had.
Actually, that could be a take on this. What if it's this mash of a rock and roll moment and you almost layer on with Danny's and it's like metallic.
together.
Do you like that? The Baroque.
I think that that totally, there's
I
both
think it's
influences
really
are
cool
similar
together.
because you have re-emerging Victorian.
Our job is then to take all of that discovery and put it into little manageable bites to give to our merchants to say, look, this is what we're seeing, this is what we're excited about, this is what the customer is talking about, and these are things that we need to do for Macy's.
really starts with making the seasonal forecast with the Ink team. Ink is one of our private brands, really our most fashion-forward brand that we create ourselves. They are the first people that we make our presentations to. It gives them time to really digest and understand what we believe are going to be the most important trends. If I've just gotten off a plane and I've seen a print, I've seen a pattern, I've seen a color, I've seen a silhouette, I can bring it to the Ink team and really without any questions asked, they will run with it.
It's a very chic interpretation of the navy suit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gorgeous. It looks just like the forecast.
The next working session is really where we start working with our buyers to bring them in the loop.
From a visual standpoint, I think this is a vignette and this builds off your bottom door.
The life of a buyer is all about thinking with both sides of your brain and delivering the best vision for your customer that you can possibly give them.